We all had this situation, the sun is out, the light is perfect, you throw an ND filter to compensate for the light to get a shallow depth of field, and in the end you realize that the footage doesn't look at all because you used an ND filter. In my career I've gone through multiple ND filters at the time, and nothing of them or none of them really impressed me, or I always had issues with them. Now I think I finally found a variable ND filter solution that really raises the bar in terms of color accuracy. If it really lives up to the high expectations, you're gonna find out in this video. So stick until the end. Hi guys, my name is Paul. I'm a German-based cinematographer, and this channel is all about filmmaking, gear reviews, but also DaVinci Resolve tutorials. So if you are interested in that, consider subscribe. That really helps the channel, and hit the like button. So NiSi did send me their newest Swift system, and at first I wasn't too surprised because I had used NiSi ND filters in the past and I didn't like them because they always had a huge green color cast. But they stated, hey, this one is true color, so you don't get any color shift at all. But first, let's talk what it comes with. So first of all, you get this really nice bag here, which is gray. And then inside here, you have a couple of filter options. First of all, you have the screw-on 1 to 5 stops variable ND filter. And then on top, you can stack on the 6 to 9, so you don't have to remove the first one, you just stack the other one on top. Or you can also stack on an UV filter or a Pro Mist filter or a mist filter, however you want to. You can stack them onto each other and they're really rock solid. But now you say, okay, hey, when I want to do the mist filter use inside and I don't want to have an ND filter, you also have an adapter for that one. And also nice, you get a cap. So from the delivery scope, this is really nice. But what are the typical problems that you're gonna encounter with ND filters? So first of all is color accuracy, you get a color shift. And I have used in the past the freewheel ND filters and I really liked them, but they also had a color cast. And from the price and performance perspective, they were quite okay. They were at the same price as the NiSi ones. So yeah, but if we compare them in terms of color accuracy, you can see that the freewheel ND filter has a heavy yellow greenish color cast. It's quite okay. I have used ND filters that are worse than that, but the NiSi ND filter compared to the image without ND filter looks surprisingly clean. And also if you go up through the range from 2 to 5 stops, they're pretty consistent and they are not 100% without a color shift, but they have a very, very, very minor magenta shift, which is, I think, acceptable. So I think you can get away with it without even color correcting it, or you just throw on +5 on the green side and then you're good to go. So I think what NiSi here does in terms of color accuracy is the best I've seen. The other problems you get are cross-polarization issues, and that's the so-called X pattern when you go to the end of the strength of the ND filter. Luckily we don't have that here at all. And also sharpness reduction is not an issue. Also flaring is pretty much under control. And also if we look at the sky here, I was using a 21mm, so really wide angle lens, so we don't also get any kind of vignetting, so also that is great. So personally I think I really like what NiSi did, and for me I really like using vari NDs because they are much more useful than straight NDs. Of course, straight NDs, if you're working in a proper environment, are always the best with a matte box, because with straight NDs you don't have less of these issues. But let's be honest, much of the time you need like 1.5 stops and you only have a 2 stops ND. Now you get them in these increments. What you're gonna do? Okay, you have to stop down the lens, which you might don't want, or you see the problem, right? So therefore I think using a vari ND is much more useful, and I will use them from now on. So tell me in the comments below which ND filters are you using and why you're using them, and maybe we can all learn from each other. And if you find this really helpful, then check the like and subscribe button. And in the next video I will have the Canon R6 Mark II here. So if you're interested in that, consider subscribe and also for the other content. So cheers guys, bye.